A car in which literally Lewis Hamilton's F1 car engine is installed, yet it is road legal. A car for which even BMW currently has no match. Whether it's the M4, M5, M5 CS or the BMW M8, meaning BMW will have to release its own supercar or hypercar for this. A car that is so aerodynamic in design, as if it's not a car but a jet about to take off. Yes, I am talking about Mercedes' F1 inspired road legal monster MG1, Mercedes AMG One.
You all must know that.
Mercedes has such a rich and successful history in the F1 field, that is Mercedes AMG Petronas. The F1 team in which Lewis Hamilton was still a part. However, now from 2025, Hamilton has joined Ferrari. Anyway, without getting more into F1, coming back to the topic, Mercedes thought why not make a car that gives the exact thrill of an F1 car, but their own roads. That is, a road legal F1 inspired car that exclusive rich people could also buy. Because F1 cars are not normally road legal and obviously they are not easy to drive. Special training and so forth is needed to drive these made machines. So that's why Mercedes started working on a new high-tech project car and named that Project 1. After working on this project for quite some time, in the year 2017 at the International Motor Show in Germany, this concept is revealed to everyone for the first time, meaning the Project 1 concept, and Mercedes head and Lewis Hamilton also participate in this showcase. Because this car had the engine of Lewis Hamilton's very own F1 car, meaning the Mercedes W Series F1 car's engine was installed, and the livery, that is the color combination and graphics, were also inspired by it. What and which engine it was, that we will discuss further. Will do. For almost 5 years after the unveiling, the company works on its production version, and finally, on the 1st of June 2022, the official launch of this car happens, in which the car is named Mercedes AMG One. Mercedes limited the production of this car to only 275 units, meaning worldwide only 275 units of this car were made, and each unit was hand-built by AMG through the team, where the price of a single unit was almost $2.72 million. In Indian currency, almost 23 crore something. But do you know the fun part? All 275 units were sold at the time of the launch. Yes, all were sold. In fact, Mercedes received almost 4 times more orders than the planned production number. But Mercedes clearly refused. They did not make even 1 unit more than 275 in order to maintain the exclusivity of the car, to keep this car rare and exclusive. Now, you must be wondering what is so special about this car, that despite costing about 23 to 24 crore rupees, people are still eager to buy it. The answer is its entire F1 DNA, its performance and its aerodynamic design. Didn't get it? So, let's start with its engine specs and performance first. Speaking of the power specifications of the MG1, this car is installed with a 1.6-liter turbocharged V6 engine. I knew everyone would laugh at hearing 1.6 liters. Brother, if an engine can fit in an F1 car, why not in this? And anyway, this is not a normal engine but a modified version of the Mercedes P0106B, a turbocharged 90-degree V6 engine, and that too with a hybrid system. Meaning, in this car, along with the engine, 4 electric motors operate. The engine is also installed the same like Lewis Hamilton Formula 1 car. It combines an internal combustion engine and hybrid powertrain to produce 1063 horsepower. Yes, more than 1000 horsepower, and it can accelerate from 0 to 100 in just 2.9 seconds, 0 to 200 in just 7 seconds, and 0 to 300 in just 15.6 seconds. That means in 15.6 seconds, the car can reach a speed of 300 km per hour. As for its top speed, it is 352 km per hour, which is electronically limited. This means the speed is locked due to safety measures. Could it possibly go faster? It has an F1 engine and drivetrain installed, but obviously some modifications will be needed because they also have to make it road legal. So the company has worked on the RPM redline regulations, meaning their F1 car, which could touch a maximum redline of 15,000 RPM, has been reduced to 11,000. But to still, brother, 11,000 RPM is no small matter for a stock road legal car. For comparison, even the Bugatti Chiron Super Sports Redline is approximately 7,100 RPM. And if you want to compare with a hybrid, the Ferrari SF90 Stradale's Redline is also around 7,500 RPM. Or then the plug-in hybrid V12 engine Lamborghini. The Revuelto also has an RPM Redline of 9,500 RPM, and this one has 11,000 RPM. Moreover, since it has F1 DNA, it is equipped with a 7-speed single-clutch automated manual transmission with 4-disc carbon racing clutch, and if you don't know, this same transmission is also used in modern Formula 1 cars, because handling such high RPM is not an easy task. Also, the steering wheel of this car is similar to that of a Formula 1 car, in a rectangular shape with quite a few controls and driving modes along with that. But now, while there are so many positives in its drivetrain, there is also a major downside. Yes, one very negative thing about the engine of the MG1 is that its engine lasts only up to a maximum of 50,000 kilometers. This engine only lasts for 50,000 kilometers, after which you have to return this car to Mercedes for engine refurbishment or engine replacement, which is very expensive because the whole game of this car is about its engine. Imagine, brother, you spend 23 to 24 crore rupees to buy a car, and after 50,000 driving, Vitimistus Aikis Dekis Aiting Guinea. But there is a valid reason that these are just show-off driven cars, meaning cars to take out occasionally. Mostly, those who buy such cars have a great car collection, so they mostly prefer to go on trips in luxury cars rather than supercars or hypercars. Now, we have talked about the power specs of the MG1, but one aspect of this car is as important as its power, and that is its aerodynamic design. Mercedes has worked excellently and meticulously on it. As soon as you activate the race mode of this car, the first thing it does is lower its ground clearance by around 37mm so that the car hugs the road and less air passes underneath to disturb handling. Then the fender vents at the front will open, which Mercedes has named lowers for better airflow, and it also looks quite cool. After that, the ducts at the front will also open, allowing the air hitting the front to pass straight to the sides. Then, in race mode, its rear wing will fully extend, which is fully functional, and you all know the function of wings. Besides that, there's a shark fin on the car's roof, just like a shark fish, which extends from its center all the way to the rear wing to prevent any turbulence and flow. Separation. At the start, there's a roof-mounted air intake, just like an F1 car. It means the airflow is controlled perfectly. The tire section is slightly smaller compared to the rear, which is also the case here. That means there are 19-inch tires in the front and 20-inch in the rear, equipped with world-famous Michelin Pilot Sport Coupe tires, which even Bugatti and Koenigsegg use for higher speeds. When it comes to speed, one thing plays a very important role, and that is the weight of the car. To make the Mercedes AMG One lightweight, the company made the entire body of this car. Seriously, the full outer body is made from carbon fiber. The result is that the total curb weight of this car is only 1,695 kilograms. That is less than 1,700 kilograms, which includes the engine, transmission, electric motors, and batteries of this car. Here are the specifications and advanced engineering details of the AMG One. But now, you must be wondering if such an incredible car has set any records. Well, indeed, this car has set not just one or two, but quite a few records. In fact, it set its first record just 5 months after the launch. That is, in November 2022, this car set the record for the fastest road legal production car on the Nürburgring track, completing the full lap in just 6 minutes 35 seconds. It did. After that, in September 2024, it again set a record on the Nürburgring track, which was 6 seconds faster than the previous one. Completed it. And besides that, the AMG One has set records with different times on tracks like the Grand Prix circuit, Red Bull Ring, Hockenheim Ring, and Monza circuit. That's why this car is so popular worldwide. And another big reason behind its popularity is the Forza Horizon 5 game. If you have played Forza Horizon 5, you would know that this car is also featured on its banner alongside the Ford Bronco. So this was the Mercedes AMG One. A Formula 1 level road legal, or you could say a Formula 1 car on the road. BMW will have to come up with some new supercar type to beat it, otherwise this won't work. By the way, this was it for this video. Tell us in the comments what your thoughts are about this monster AMG One. If you liked the video, do like and subscribe. Bye.